Oh, no. No. No.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
I love you.
That's a damn lie, and you know it.
What? We're off the air on the digital strip. Gamers kicking back, taking a road trip. Led by a golden finger with a king somewhere. Talk about video games, ain't no need to sit. The joystick in our hands, ready to play. Dropping knowledge on these games every single day. Laughing and having fun, we don't take it too seriously. Making jokes, making fun, man, it's quite hilarious. Off the hip, when it feels alright, talk about our favorite games, it's a wild ride. Just party, come on, don't be shy. Off the hip, let's have a good time.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Off the Hip with ABF and friends. Today we're extra prideful. Can't remember why. Speaking of prideful, how's our console ambassador, Nagernal?
Muted, apparently.
You're muted.
Muted.
Yeah.
Muted.
Damn it. Second time I've done that.
I bet it was a good one.
No, I said I haven't broken any controllers in a while, if that's what you mean.
Really? Oh, maybe you feel more
Very
comfortable during this time of the month.
On my period?
This is not the month, so.
No, on June.
Your month.
Yeah.
Your truth.
My month.
Sorry, I thought I would just pick on you randomly. It totally worked. Anyways, Big Dog, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, ABF. I really appreciate you having me on this very, very special episode. Hello, everybody. I go by Jake to make things easy on people. My name is Big Dog Jake, BIGGDOGGJAKE. I'm a professional, though occasional VOA for hire. I'm a political writer and analyst for hire. I love video games. I love metal music, and I will talk to anyone about them, ABF. Thank you so much for having me on this very special episode of Off the Hip.
Yeah, Mo, how are you doing? Looks like you moved into Zorg Industries.
Yes. I got in. They had to sell. They had to fire all the employees and sell off a lot of assets. So I swooped in there and hit the fire sale because I don't know if you know, Pixar isn't doing too well right now. So I got a nice little upgrade in my living room. So I'm kind of enjoying it. I now live firmly in the future. So and after
let's go.
And I picked the worst month to do it. So, but other than that, I'm doing okay. I kind of want to go back to my living room, but you know what? We got to fight this culture war, so let's get at it.
Nagardal, an actual intro. How are you doing?
Pretty good. What do you mean actual intro? That was my intro.
Well, I called you a console ambassador, which was meant to be an insult. So,
Yeah, I take that as a compliment.
all right. Well, I mean, after I show you some stuff today, you may not like some of this stuff.
Still gonna like it.
He's a
I just
video game
downloaded Silent Hill on my PS3.
Hell yeah!
There you go. He's a video
playing
game
that soon.
ally.
Yeah, I'm a gamer.
Yeah, ally.
Hey.
You're an ally.
Dirt Slap. How's your new monetized Kick channel doing?
Doing good. Doing real good.
that's
I had
right.
a stream earlier this morning. Played some multiverses with some of y'all,
Nice.
and actually after this stream, I'm gonna go play some Party Animals with anyone who joins. So it's gonna be a good time. Thanks for having me on.
Nice. And speaking of beans and toast, Norman, how are you doing?
You know, I actually can't remember the last time I had beans on toast, but yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Good to be here. Good to chat with all of you live. usually in a VC chatting with you offline, so it's good to make it official. And I
Nice.
want to put myself into Nagranol's corner here, Global Ambassador.
Nice.
But yeah, let's talk some games.
Yay.
Let's talk games.
Let us, shall we?
Speaking of which, what has everybody been playing? I was playing with Shaka Zulu the other night, World of Warships, and now I'm kind of addicted to that again.
That's a good
That's
game.
an old game.
Don't
It's an
call
older
it old.
game, but it
Hurt
checks
people.
out.
Yeah, problems,
Check it out.
Jake?
No, I mean, I was a really big World of Tanks guy for a long time. If I logged back in, I'd still have like 13,000 gold on there. So, I played it for a long time. World of Warships, though, I saw the tide. I saw the tide turning, and they wanted everybody to get on the World of Warships. I'm like, I don't want to, be like the Battleship Yamato and like blowing shit up 12 miles away. I want to be in a tank. And so tanks didn't get that much attention. They started adding the French boo, and then they started adding like the Dutch. I'm like, why the fuck you adding the Dutch? Who cares? And they just got adding more and more and more stuff.
They're
and
just looking
not
for
giving a
excuses
shit
to-
about. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
looking for excuses, honestly, and
Yeah.
whatever. So I just stopped. I still have my information, but anyways.
What about you, Norman? What have you been playing lately?
Well, recently I've been going through Red Dead 2 for the first time. I picked
nice.
it up back when it came out. What was it, 2017?
Yes,
And
sir.
then I put maybe like 6 hours into it, and then I was so disappointed with how different it was from the first one that I put it down. So I haven't really picked it up till now. But yeah, I just went through the campaign, kind of regretting doing so as fast as I did. So I'm probably going
I
to
still
go back
haven't
to
beaten the game, to be honest.
So
Pretty
I'm
far though. Like,
Yeah, I'm probably going to go back to chapter 2 or 3 and start just free roaming everywhere,
Right.
doing every side quest I can get my hands on.
That's easily the best way to play any Rockstar game. Is your first playthrough. Just take your fucking time.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Take your time. and
I
just
love the
enjoy,
single player.
suck it
Yeah.
all up.
Single player campaign on Grand Theft Auto 5. I just took my time because it was so good and so
Fam,
funny.
can we can we ban Weasel, please?
Well, no, he's right. I just wanted to
Place.
point out that I did buy an Xbox
Yeah.
so that I could play Black Ops 1. And yes, I did buy it in the month of June. So
No lies
nice.
detected.
No less.
yeah, that is pretty good.
And I do just want to quickly say that I've also been playing multiverses for the past week. It's good to have it back after a long time. There's a few niggles that I have a problem with, but
Sorry, what?
some points of
No, I know what the
Playing-
word was. I need you to say it again, please.
niggles.
Interesting. Okay.
But yeah, there's like, you can't switch characters between games, and there's tons of little issues and things. But other than that, the gameplay is good, and it's good to have Bugs Bunny back for once. Okay, like the last time I played as Bugs Bunny in a game was Bugs Bunny Lost in Time on the PS1.
Happy birthday to Weasel. That's it.
No.
yeah, happy birthday, Weasel. That's awesome.
Happy birthday.
Warner Chapel
Happy
Music
birthday,
is gonna
man.
slam me down, so I'm not going to sing the rest of it. I know there was a case about it a few years ago, but I'm not going to chance it. Not my channel.
What have you been playing, nerd?
Oh, I've been playing some multiverses lately as well, getting back into it. I played the beta when it came out and I loved it, and I was really excited when they brought it back. So I've been just kind of going through that, and I'm loving it so far. Like Norman said, a couple of little bugs here and there that they could fix, but so far, yeah, it's good.
Nice. You
Everybody-
been playing anything, Mo?
Yeah, I've been playing some. Well, I always do PUBG, and I did some Counter-Strike, and then I immediately regretted it because it's like stage 5 cancer.
Ooh.
In the chats, it's a bunch of teenagers and stuff. So
Ooh.
it's really
Learning
bad.
a
It's not
new,
even like
new
funny.
curse
It's just
word?
like people playing
Oh,
their
okay.
music or yelling in the chat or trying to be all edgy and stuff. And I'm just like, all right. But
Just-
I have been playing. So I have a stand-up arcade. It was a damaged one, so the innards were just gone. But it was still a good arcade. It was a small arcade. So I made it a main machine. It has a trackball on it. So I just got done playing Golden Tee with my son, which is really fun. So we were playing some
Let's
golf
go.
with the
Let's
trackball.
go.
So, oh yeah, no, I love Phantom. You're so funny. You really need to like vet your mods here, ABF.
Wow. Yeah.
Ouch.
I don't know. He's a mod, so he must be trusted. So I don't think he's doing anything wrong.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, let's remember ABF lore, off the hip lore. He did say, "Hail the mods" as a mod. He was a self-serving dickweed last week, so yeah.
He did. Ooh. And it was a couple weeks prior where he's like, "Oh, make Phantom a mod. I think I should make him a master moderator." And I was like, "Oh, no. What are you doing? Just in general. That's."
Yeah.
He hasn't kicked everybody.
He
So
should not be trusted.
it's okay.
He's trying to gain our trust. He's like Emperor Palpatine, but like way more of a hillbilly.
Well, speaking of Palpatine, Pride Month is here. And who better to tell us about Pride Month than Norm McDonald?
Oh, I thought you were about to call me out there. I was like, what? Me?
Yeah.
No, someone way better.
Yeah,
God rest
absolutely
his soul.
agree.
Let's get Scott and Pachi.
So I was going to let him tell us what Pride Month means, right?
Because I went to the Gay Pride Parade, and I saw in it there were these old men and old ladies like with these signs that said, "We are proud of our gay son," you know. And so I was saying that's an odd thing to be proud of, you know, because it's not an achievement, you know. It's not like something you work all your life to be gay or anything like that. And I just wondered. I had a hard time believing that these 50, 60-year-old men are actually bragging, you know, at work like they're, "Hey, Bill, you know, my kid, oh my God, we're proud of him, Johnny. He graduated from Harvard, you know, first in his class, you know what I mean? Now he's articling over at a law firm, and oh yeah, he loves cock." He can't get enough cock in his mouth, his ass, his kids, all his cock. I got a picture of the boy here sucking cock.
Oh.
The maturation of you as an artist to realize it took you 9.5 minutes to get around to the sucking cock stuff. It's beautiful to see you comfortable in your own skin, Normie. All right.
Oh, that's great.
Man,
I love that.
He gave that interview like a month and a half after he got fired from SNL, and man, was he popping off! It was great.
Oh, yeah.
It was great.
Two
Scott and Pachi, the Norm McDonald. My goodness.
Yep, Dennis Miller, Norm McDonald. They're both on Weekend Update, both conservative for the most part, and this is what we lost. We had Colin Quinn in the middle, so when you could actually almost understand him, he was pretty funny. So. Look what they took from us.
Yeah. So we were all expecting everyone and their grandmother to change their profile pic to a rainbow on June 1st, but that actually wasn't the case this year.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone noticed that.
It's very tepid. A very tepid launch of the month.
And if you notice off the hip thumbnail, ABF picked up the slack. So hail ABF.
Let's go. Great job, man.
That's right. You're bringing balance to the universe. So.
Well, I mean, someone's got to point out that it goes a little bit too hard once a year, maybe twice a year actually. But so I made a little collage of companies that normally have a rainbow.
Surprising,
probably except for Nintendo.
I was going to say that one would have been. It was go ahead.
Yeah, I put it up there because it was one of the major ones. But Bungie, Microsoft, Activision are usually the worst. Probably Ubisoft also.
Yeah.
And then as I was making this collage, I was also making a gay collage. And someone in our Discord, I forget who it was, they said this entire Discord is gay.
Oh.
And I was thinking to myself, I was like, no, we're not.
No, we're not.
And then I realized I was making a gay collage, and I was
engaged to a woman, homie. Engaged to a woman.
Oh, what kind of woman?
Oh, short stack Latina. She's beautiful. I love her. Te amo.
Does she have a JJ? I mean, I just want to check. You good? Okay, good.
It's gonna be
June.
fine.
We don't know.
Hey, don't believe me. Don't even worry about it. It's fine.
You can't be too
okay.
careful nowadays.
See, we can't be too careful nowadays.
You got to
That's why
do the
it takes a
crocodile
long
Dundee
time
2
before we
check. You
reach
got to
that
tap. You got to
spot.
tap underneath. You got to see what they got going on down there.
Anna, I love you. I disavow.
Cup check.
I said it, not him. It's okay.
If it smells like poop, it might just be a wound.
Oh.
So.
That's a general good way to go about their opinions. If it's shitty, it's probably came from a woman. So
Sounds mad gay.
I hunted for gay stuff on different
clip that.
different Twitter accounts, and I mean these are all the typical culprits, but they're not pushing it as hard, and they're actually like kind of not putting it out in our faces quite as much, and you have to dig for it. Apart from some of the ones that actually change their profile pictures.
What is first off, shout out to Gearbox for choosing the intersex pride flag, a biological reality that some people are born with underdeveloped, both sexual organs. What are you doing, Gearbox?
Gearbox has been compromised for a while now.
They have been compromised for a while. I played Borderlands 3. That came out 5 years ago.
And it kind of makes sense that there's a gear on there because it requires some extra stuff to make all that work.
It
right?
does. It does.
Yeah.
I mean, we've paid attention the past couple months where they put like the Palestinian flag in the corner. I'm like, that. I don't know about that. Don't know about that one.
They should take the cog out of the middle, the gear out of the middle, because if you want to be a trans woman, you got to remove your gear and just have an empty box.
Very good. Very good. Just shifting a stick that's doing nothing.
But let me throw this in Norman's court. Norman, what does this kind of stuff happen a lot? I mean, this is the internet after all, so I mean, you are seeing it in your country too. But
how tall is the stone wall over there nowadays? Rhetorical question.
Oh, you're muted.
Oh, he's muted.
You're muted.
Muted. Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah, to be honest, I think with these companies that like haven't changed their logos, they're probably just going to pick a day and just kind of slip it in there, maybe for a weekend or something, and then they'll change it back afterwards. Like, oh no, wait, nothing happened. It was just a blip. We fixed it. Don't worry about it.
A boot.
But in terms of like day to day, like going into the shops, and you don't see much pride flags where I live, to be honest.
Yeah, and I mean, not that we're a bunch of bigots. We just don't care to see other people's sexuality in the form of symbols everywhere, right?
Essentially, yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
I don't want to see the symbol
yourself.
from Mars as
I'm a
everybody's
bigot.
profile picture. Frankly, don't care. Give me games, please.
Mo likes it when the rainbow flags are at his grocery store. You represent him.
I do. I feel represented, especially the all genders bathroom, which are just family bathrooms, and it's fun.
Yeah.
But no, they are keeping it on the down low. Look at the Sony logo. Normally, the entire white would be an entire gay flag, right?
Right. Right.
A rainbow flag. So they're trying to keep it a little bit subtle. Although they did make an entire post about somehow LGBT tech, as if you can make computer hardware out of the alphabet people.
But ABF, you can make computer software out of them. We talked about it last week about all the changes in Unreal. You can make like gay games on the back end, literally.
I think that computer code would blue screen 42% of the time, though.
I was gonna say I grew up in. I remember in the '90s we had Packard Bell and HP pavilions and stuff like that. They were trans tech before their time. They they worked pretty much half the time, and then they just quit working altogether. 42%. So yeah, pretty much that was pretty much what you dealt with. So hail Packard Bell for being way ahead of your time.
Hail Packard Bell.
So
hail Santa.
Nagrinal, what do you think about your favorite console company basically pushing all these politics?
I think it's gay.
Simply
put, how we feel. Now you know how ABF and I
sums
feel.
it up.
Yeah. Does it make you feel a little bit gay?
Why would it make me feel gay?
Well, because you're a Sony fanboy,
and you're on the bottom of all of us.
That is true.
Yeah,
I'm making a twink sandwich right now. I'm the
might
filling.
Might be rubbing off on me a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like seeing it, and I I mean, Sony does more than just gaming. They make movies too. Are we going to start seeing this in their Marvel adaptations? I think that we are.
Oh,
Shout
for
out
sure.
Madam Web.
They make sound hardware. They've made some of the best speakers and headphones for decades.
Totally.
You know? Like,
I have a 12-year-old set of noise canceling earphones, and I replaced the ear cups.
Ear cups.
That's how good they are.
Keep my
Like,
shit
they
in 'em.
we spent like $200 on it like years and years ago, and it's just like, yeah, it's great stuff. You get their design language, like you get a remote from 40 years ago. I have a Sony Betamax right here in my garage.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And if you look at that remote and then you get a brand new TV from Sony, it's got the same design language, but then you have this nonsense. So
now, I don't want to go all Christian on everybody, but I just want everyone to quickly look at the first picture and then close your eyes and think for a moment. Then open your eyes, look at the second picture, and close your eyes and think for a moment. And then tell me what you think.
How does
Or,
one lead to the
Diablo
other?
4, wasn't it?
well, technically we should be turning into a pillar of salt if we're looking at the one on the
That
right.
was just the one time. That was just the one time, and they were still running. They just had to get a quick glance behind them.
And
It's quite interesting the Xbox haven't taken part though, because you think they would.
Well, okay, so they are, but in a different way. And what I mean by that is they're not pushing it with their direct Xbox account, but they with this logo they're pushing other things.
Oh yeah.
Right?
I saw this.
Oh boo.
So I mean,
Yeah.
this is
Trans
a point for the
45.
Sony fans actually. So
Damn
see,
Xbox.
they changed
Get what
their
you deserve.
picture to that because they know that with this whole Pride Month thing, their company's going to collapse and burn.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's officially Galo now.
But I mean, 6.4 million views. Who thinks it's cool that Master Chief
I mean,
is
I saw
a
it.
rainbow person?
It's because they push it a lot on Twitter.
If ever a moment comes, so I played Halo when it came out when I was 8 years old, and I've played Halo ever since. If ever a moment comes where a Spartan 2 with CR117 on his chest is not Spartan green, and they change his color to any of these color, I will riot. I will absolutely burn this motherfucker down. I swear to the Lord, I will do it. In Minecraft. Well, not Minecraft. Minecraft doesn't count anymore. The FBI has it on
In
list
Halo.
of things that don't count. In Halo, I'll do it in Halo. I'll burn it to the ground.
Yeah, I don't know. I see this doing more harm than the virtue signaling gains.
I agree.
So,
because this
I don't
isn't
know.
even a virtue signal. Well, it is. Excuse me. It is a virtue signal, but in a sense, it's not. It's not just a tweet that you throw out there and then it goes away. Well, at least in this instance, it might be. You know, sometimes they pin it to the top, whatever. But when you, much like what happened in 2020, when there was great pressure to black out everyone's profile pictures and black out social media for a day and things like that. When you do this kind of thing, you don't just signal to your players, and you don't just signal to your employees, and you don't just signal to your board and the rest of the company, but you signal to everyone on the planet that's investing. You know, for instance, Saudi Arabia, who has been for many, many decades just an oil exporter, that's been their moneymaker. They have been buying up parts of so many different companies, from sports to entertainment to media. Do you think that Saudi Arabia is going to go to Microsoft, see that they're in a little bit of debt, and say, hey, how about we throw about, I don't know, $15 billion your way and we get maybe 10% of you? Do you think
That's
they're
a
going to
drop
do
in
that
the
now?
bucket for Microsoft. You're talking about $1 trillion company here.
Of course I am, but do you think Saudi Arabia even wants to own a percentage of a percent of that company?
well, that's the thing, is that they virtue signal with this account in the U.S. and then with the other ones they don't. So
Correct.
that's where the line is, and they're apparently okay with that.
Thus my joke of why not get all the Middle Eastern Twitter account profile pictures and we put them side to side. You know, it's a joke that's played out every single year, but it's a good joke. It's a good joke.
So here's the thing. I would not put it past it. That situation could absolutely happen. Big
Very
Dog
good.
Jake.
Very good.
With two
Bring it.
G's. B-I-G-G-D-O-G-G, Jake. But I have to spell mine all the time too. Don't worry about it. But it's true. Look what they did. Remember when they bought, they had the Windows Phone and Nokia would make them, and then they bought Nokia, and then they just got rid of it.
Yeah.
They are Microsoft is a 3-year-old with a massive attention deficit disorder. Like if they even think it'll be a money losing venture, they'll yeet that shit in no time flat. So I could see that situation happening because they don't have a good poker face. If they're doing something and it's just going south, they won't try to course correct. They'll just be like, okay, I'm done playing with this. It's like that meme with Andy when he gets rid of.
They won't course correct, but they'll revert to type. I mean, it's stating the obvious, but Microsoft is a software company. That's their plan, is to get you using their software on any device you can at any moment in the day, and that's what's happening with Game Pass. They're ditching the physical hardware because it's hindered this whole generation back. The Xbox Series S, to be specific. They're like, okay, we'll just put Game Pass on your TV, on your phone, on your Steam Deck, wherever you want it.
Right.
Yeah, but they haven't treated it with any serious nature since the Xbox 360. The Xbox 360, they went for the throat of PlayStation 3. After that, they just were like, whatever, we're just going to throw ideas against the wall and see what sticks. And they
lost the momentum. I mean,
yeah, and then they did games as a service, which is a stupid idea if you don't have good exclusives. If you have great exclusives, then you're good. But everything you can get on the Xbox, you can get on either another console or certainly on a PC. Like It's very rare. Like, name me one good Xbox exclusive right now, or in the last 5 years.
Yeah, and I've often said that whenever Microsoft acquires one of these companies or franchises and continues the game or builds upon it, it only turns to shit. And the joke is that games go to Microsoft to die.
Yep.
Game developers as well.
Yeah.
How many companies have been shut down and laid off?
A decade ago, we'd say it was EA who would buy developers and close them out. That's Microsoft.
I mean, at least EA will correct their game after 1 year. For some reason, it is, but they'll release a broken game for full price. If you can hold off for 1 year, you can buy it half price, fully working. So,
and they generally leave their developers mostly alone as opposed to Microsoft, because you have like DICE, you have you have Respawn. They just let them do their thing. Like, yeah, they probably have some stuff they want to put in there, but as far as like development cycles, they do a really good job of kind of being hands off and not bothering them, because they generally put out pretty competent games. As opposed to Microsoft, which is like, we just have money. Throw money at it. They just throw good money after bad. They don't care because they have no reason to care. If your ass is up against the wall, it's Happy Pride Month. You're gonna feel it. Like, if you have a monetary stake in something, it's just like with Helldivers and Arrowhead Studios. Yeah, they're being distributed by Sony, but they're a small studio and they're trying to do it the right way for the most part. They need to get rid of their community managers. There you go. But so it's just like, but yeah, no.
Why is that woman's head uncovered? Quite frankly, it's disgusting. Thank you. It's an affront against God.
Oh, by the way, they care less about your head being covered and you driving. They will try to find the biggest stone they can throw if you catch you driving. But for real, they try pulling that shit. I've seen the documentaries. They don't. It's and the way in my 25 years or 25 plus years of driving, I can tell you, 27 years of driving, women should not be allowed to drive. Sorry, ABF. Sorry, ABF. I know. I at least waited till we're half an hour in before my misogynist comments, but you know what?
Well, I posted that video about what was it? Like a New Zealand vet that teaches dogs how to drive. I thought that was fascinating.
That was fascinating.
But you're probably right. I think Molly, because she's a female dog, that bitch wouldn't be able to drive.
That's not an indignation. That's a proper
indeed. It's a proper
description of a dog. Yes,
female dog is bitch. Correct.
But I have seen those videos. It might not have been the same thing you watched, but you watch the dog and he's driving, he's checking his mirrors, he's turning on the indicators, he's changing gears. Quite incredible.
The dog's not going to have dog's not going to have a psychological crisis or think about their ex-boyfriend when the one time he didn't pick up the bill, or the one time where somebody didn't open the door, the one time where they're at the restaurant and the guy was in the bathroom for too long, or the one time. Yeah, no, I agree with Saudi Arabia. I stand with Saudi Arabia. So. At least on that one. Everything else maybe not.
Oh,
so much,
okay.
Yeah.
Most affecting.
Thanks for clarifying.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
But I was like, I stand with him.
I don't, quite frankly.
You gotta let me finish, all right? Let me finish.
Well, I mean, make your points better.
I
You
thought it
cook
was a
so
very
hot
good point.
and so long that we don't know what's coming sometimes. Oh, look who it is.
Oh wow.
So at first glance, like you would think that this isn't like a gay pride thing, but it totally is.
Come on.
You can see it in these little banners and stuff like that, and
Ew.
just the collage of it all together.
I love how the clouds on the right look like a destroyed butthole. I mean, like they just can't help themselves. Like they just can't see the forest for the trees.
This is me after Indian food.
I might know.
Yes,
Might be on purpose.
sure. I'll take a 3 out of 4, please.
Is Alec Baldwin's anus in here? Can you confirm?
I mean, yeah, he follows me on Twitter, so he must have got the notification. Where's he at? Where's
Yeah,
my
where's he
anus
at? Fan, get him in here.
I feel like you're sitting on that information.
Oh,
But yeah, this is where it all came from. Is this Xbox that he retweeted and took this as his actual background for his account now? So
what I want to know is, because this is something media companies do constantly. They'll make a collage, or they'll make a fantasy background, and there's little Easter eggs that have, maybe famous games that they've worked on. In this, we can very easily see the Xbox logo, but otherwise, what is it signifying other than the month of June, Pride?
Yeah, to me, it
Is
looks
there
like
anything in there? Like, is there a tiny 117, or is there like a tiny Cortana, or what is there an R for rare? What is there?
well, now that you say that, look, this is different actually. Here's the Xbox logo, and
It is
his
different.
missing.
It's like there's two versions.
Well,
one
that's
with
in
and
his
one without
profile
the Xbox
picture, yeah.
logo.
It just looks like a trans Xbox logo asteroid about to destroy the Earth.
So did Xbox did
True.
Xbox copy his background and then post it with this message, or was
if
it the other
they
way
only
around?
made the one, Phil Spencer reached out and was like, "Hey, can you give me a version without
Yeah,
the Xbox
exactly.
logo?"
CEOs
want
to be able to
Edit
change
profile,
shit.
profile
That's, yeah.
picture, and then I'll just get the regular background, put that up.
Probably so.
And I hate that art style. Like they love
God.
ugly.
Oh my
fucking
God.
Vomiting
everybody.
up the rainbow art
No,
style.
like the
which is hated
small-headed,
everywhere by everyone.
goofy fuck. Like scroll up. It
Celebrate
like,
Pride in Forza. What are we like celebrating with Miatas? Like what? They're fucking cars.
Don't you dare shit on Miatas. How dare you?
Okay.
No, you bet. No, you just back into something repeatedly.
Subaru Foresters. How about that?
Okay, thank you.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Thank you.
yes.
Subaru
Olive
Forester.
green Subaru Foresters. Make Birkenstocks great again.
If you guys have no idea what that is in a reference to, it is taught in every financial class in college. Look up how Subaru recovered their company in the United States, in the Northeast specifically, by selling Subaru Foresters to lesbians. It's a trip of a story. It's wild.
Shit.
It's not just a meme because it's true.
Yeah, it is true. It's 100% true. It's a real thing.
Look, they sell Pride gear
No.
out of that fucking store.
Okay, see the one that kind of looked like the 60s,
They
like
don't even look
Xbox logo.
gay.
Like that's pretty cool. But
Man, Fez from that 70s
Ooh.
show and Emma Watson have really fallen off there.
I know, right? Oh, shit, sure.
Hey,
She's like a young
man,
man.
times are tough, man. The economy. Thanks,
And
Biden.
neither one of
Very
those people
appreciative,
look
but-
gay. They're probably just doing their job.
No, they're
Paid.
just collecting a paycheck.
Right.
indeed.
So they'll
Sure
say
they are.
whatever they want.
They don't even know why they're there. Those blizzards.
No,
Emma
you're,
Louise
you're
was
totally
just-
right, Nagranal. That thing on the right would totally have a salient point with and wouldn't yell at you for misgendering her.
I didn't say that. I just said she doesn't look gay. That guy's gay.
Yeah, I was gonna say that guy's.
I mean, yeah, he's definitely seen one up close.
I don't know. He doesn't really.
They made a pirate. They made a pirate gay shirt. These
Yeah, we'll
people
sail
just
together.
don't. Has nobody
No
underst-
self-awareness, Mo. Just they got
No,
nothing.
like
No
seriously.
self-awareness.
Oh, you do realize
All sail together.
there's
We
a
can't
term
even make a
called butt
funny
pirate.
shirt.
Oh, that's so good.
You know how many gay pirate jokes that you could put on that shirt and be awesome?
Yeah, just
It's
in
a-
that little 12 by 12 section, you can fit like hundreds of them.
Yeah,
Size
like
12
something-
font, sans
Some
serif.
kind of
just
butt
boom,
pirate
boom, boom,
or
boom, boom.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they just don't know. I love how the shirt has weak shoulders. Like anybody. that would wear it would. Like,
Jeffrey's fault.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
they
all
just-
droopy.
yeah, they're just like, "Nyeh. So I don't get the pink hair dye on my shirt.
They're not even. One's shorter than the other. It's weird. Like the left one's shorter and then the right one's like.
It's
Yeah,
almost
what's
like
up with
that's
that?
all they do all day.
It's just a picture. It might come like that though. Oh,
Oh,
that's
man.
good.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Interesting.
He
Interesting.
looks dead inside wearing
You know, I was
that.
looking at his
That,
face,
that
and I didn't
shirt's
think
like
his lower
2
body would look
sizes
like
too
that.
small.
Those are the new Xbox
Unless he's
avatars.
wearing a woman's shirt.
He looks. Oh, ugh.
If it's
It's a
her,
little.
it's a woman's shirt.
That's like that one guy who looks like Blaggernall.
5X.
5XL. Holy. Well, male feminist. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It checks out. By the way, down from a 3X to a 2X because homie is losing weight. So.
Well, now
Hell
you
yeah.
can afford. Now you can afford to get. You're almost to where you don't have to pay $10 extra to get that.
I know.
butt
I'm
pirate
this. I'm,
t-shirt,
ooh, I'm
yes.
this close. I'm this close.
You're that. You're one size away from avoiding the surcharge. So
Let's go, baby. We're coming for it. We're coming for it. I might be able to buy clothes in Peru if I drop another size. We'll see.
that's a good one.
I remember.
That's some impressive ups, by the way. I dare
Well,
anyone.
here's our intro.
Hey, here we go. Shout out to Horse TV.
I'd never seen the video before. I
Oh,
didn't-
dude, it's. Anyways. Oh,
Ew.
oh, God, it moved.
Yeah, these responses are mostly curated. They missed a few though.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh
They
no.
missed
Do
that
they have
one
hidden
right?
replies? Those are the best. That's you want to talk
They're
about
at the very
curated.
bottom, right?
No, very top. It's in the bottom right hand corner underneath.
I like this one.
This is John Connor. Here's 2024, and if you're still straight, you should know one thing: you are not alone. I repeat, you are not alone. You are the resistance. Shout out to our
Yeah.
savior, John Connor.
Oh, please tell me they have hidden
12 months, it
replies.
says.
Go all the way
let's
up
go,
to
baby.
yeah.
What do you
That's
have
a
to keep
bold
going
strategy.
down?
Let's see how it pays off for him.
Oh, no.
That's all right.
Be careful.
I mean, I wouldn't keep it on screen, but that was.
Oh boy. Okay.
It was talking.
Yep, there we go.
This might be dangerous. Actually, we should probably move on.
Yeah, you definitely. If you think that's dangerous, do not go to the hidden replies every time.
No.
If you want weaponized autism and basedness, then go to the.
Yeah, that face right
Oh,
there.
look at it.
His face says it all. Fucking
Oh,
communist.
hey, shout out to Mr. Freeze. You're my new homie. You saw the intro. You know the deal. Whatever.
Oh, nice.
Obviously.
What killed? What killed it? What killed Xbox? The ass age.
Wow.
Oh, that's good.
I need your clothes, your boots,
Nah.
and a motorcycle.
Not for any reason. I just want to see you naked.
But yeah, here's Horizon Zero Dawn. Horizon Forbidden West.
Yeah, I started playing
I'm
that.
shocked.
I'm not
And then
surprised I am to
Elden
see
Ring
this.
came out. Never went back.
Shocked that an Amsterdam-based place would be all about the butt play. Yeah,
I am shocked.
I'm shocked. I tell you, shocked.
Shocked, I tell you.
Oh, here's another one that I didn't grab. Insomniac Games.
Yep. Paul Hadoken. Shout out Paul Hadoken in
Yeah.
chat. Popped out Insomniac Games. which-
Hadouken.
Right.
Yeah, I'm telling you, all these superheroes are going first.
R.I.P. Wolverine.
Oh,
Yeah,
we spoke about it last week. Yeah, man.
and
Oh,
and Sony is in charge of the new Venom movie too. Like,
Oh, did you see the trailer for today?
I only heard it because I was working out when I was.
It was,
listening
it was honestly just
Oh, for
pointless
sure.
garbage.
it was-
Pointless.
Yeah.
The whole movie doesn't need to
Like-
exist.
Oh, lovely.
I mean, that's kind of how I felt about the second one. I didn't think the second one was bad. I was just like, why did they make it?
So
Yeah,
it's
so
like,
that's-
have you ever seen Taken 3 where it's like, now they're hunting him? That's it. Venom 3, Taken 3.
Like, you're gonna hunt down Venom?
Well,
he
apparently
literally
so. There's like
destroyed
a
a
bunch
city
of
last time.
seals hunting him down. I can't remember.
Yeah, that's not gonna help. That's not gonna help.
Hey,
It's
it's
like
what
the
the
Hulk.
fans want.
Shoot at him with a tank. It's gonna be fine.
Have you
What
ever
guys-
seen the Nico Avocado video meme of what's her face?
Which
from
one?
Horizon?
Which one? Quite
The one where
frankly?
he's eating the chili dogs.
Be more specific than that. You have to. Which one again?
The good one where they have like a. It's the first one in the search results.
I'll tell you
That's
what.
I like.
If you haven't, you know what? Just go ahead. Fuck it. Forget it. Go ahead. I can't get it out. I can't get it out.
Jake losing it to the Lockhouse. Yeah, he's gone.
Nerd Slap, you need to take off?
Yeah, I do have to head out. I got to get ready for my stream here over on Kick.
Nice.
Going for a couple hours at least, playing some party animals with anyone that wants to join up.
Sweet.
So
You know what?
after this stream, if y'all feel like stopping by and playing, more than
Well, now we're
welcome
gonna go
to.
for 3 hours. So
Well,
I
I
still
know
gotta
you'll be a
download
better
it.
teammate than
the Chaco's right.
Sophie Raccoon.
Oh
She
no,
was-
shots
Ooh.
fired at Sophie.
Yes, I don't know how you say friendly fire in Spanish. Actually, I kind of do, but that's what she should change her name to.
I'm not that
So-
far in learning it, so I don't know.
Naganal or Phantom, you got other his
Yeah, shout out Nerd
his,
Slap
his
stuff.
kick is being
There
shared
it
there.
is.
Make sure to go over there and sub to him.
Yeah,
Nerd
sub
Slap,
to his ass.
he's doing some great gaming over there.
Oh yeah. So Nerd Slap, if you don't mind me asking, what are you up to? Because you hit 75 literally after we ended the stream last time. I think
That's
right.
right.
If I'm not, yeah.
Yes, I did. I hit 75,
Oh,
and then I just with work and everything, I was busy and I couldn't get to a stream until now. But I did a stream earlier this morning, and I'm gonna do a part 2 tonight, and I'm gonna try to start doing some more night streams here. I gotta work it into my schedule a little bit better.
Oh, totally. How many subs do you have though?
Right now I am at, I think, 77 last time I checked.
Okay.
Let's go.
That's what's
And
up.
then as
Nice.
far as actually like subs go, I'm up to 7 subs and 77
Nice.
followers.
Oh, that's awesome.
There you go.
Yeah.
So is that like Twitch where you get like a certain amount of money each month, or?
Yes, yeah.
Awesome. All right,
I think
man.
how it goes is I think you get 95% of what you make on Kick.
95-5 spread.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Get
just
that money while you
spread
can.
extra cut.
But yeah, once again, thanks for having me on, guys. I appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your stream.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Have a good night.
And
See
hey,
you soon,
to
nerd.
the chat, the greatest chat in the world. I will see y'all next time.
No
Take
lies
care.
detected. Have a good
Later,
one.
Nerd Slap.
Peace.
Later, nerd. Anyway, fuck that guy. We love you.
Fucking
guys.
nerd.
We shouted you out last week. You got monetized. You got new subs. Let's fucking go, baby. Let's go.
After all of these, I think probably the worst one of the offenders is a Microsoft property now.
Ooh, interesting. Do we get guesses? Do we get to guess?
Activision.
Oh, well.
Of
no,
course.
Is it in regards to a
Not a surprise.
magazine and not a
Oh.
book?
Oh yeah.
Periodical?
Oh, interesting. You know,
My goodness.
So I just, when I saw this, or when I was told about this a couple days ago, or maybe yesterday, I'm not sure, I thought about something. And then I saw this picture and I really thought about something. Because I am aware of some people who, let's say they were in the Middle East and they were doing some fighting. And they would do something that is kind of considered like a something you shouldn't do, but was done anyway because of the particular people that they were fighting. Now, that idea or its concept was not adopted per se here in the United States because we don't go around just, I say we, most people don't go around just murdering people. But a very common practice for quite a long time is taking munitions and coloring them or writing on them to say certain things that would be considered offensive to the people that they're going to be landing on. And doing something like this, like taking a 6.5 round or whatever the fuck this is, and putting a trans flag on it, if you were to shoot the correct person with it, would like the SPLC or the ADL or anybody else consider that like a massive hate crime? I mean, other than like the big one of like trying to, do a homicide.
Well, I was going to
Not
say,
if
I've
you're
I've heard of machine gunners dipping their 5.56 in
That's
bacon
what I was. That's why I was.
In
I was
what?
trying
In
not
what?
to say
You
it,
got-
but
you
that's
got
what I was
buried.
referring to.
in
So-
bacon grease.
Yes,
Ah,
that was considered like a wives' tale. I mean, mainly you shouldn't do it because it'll jam your gun, but that's definitely a thing that transpired in Iraq and Afghanistan.
It'll just
That
leave it better.
absolutely happened.
I was gonna
No,
say
when
not in
I-
110 degree heat. If you're in the like Siberia, then maybe. But yeah, it was.
When
Well,
I
I
say
like it.
machine gunners, I mean the M249 operators.
Yeah.
When it's belt fed, it's not going to affect
Fires
it.
from an open bolt.
Yeah. So
Get
'cause
some.
it's just sliding on the
Get
brass,
some.
not the actual round, the projectile. So
Yeah. So same concept applies. If you were to paint, if you will, or dip a round in a trans pride flag and then shoot or otherwise send that round down to a trans person, for instance, if it were to be perchance, because we're not supposed to be able to tell, right? Would that not be considered a hate crime?
Anything's a hate crime to these people.
Yeah,
You're talking very saliently about people that are basically
they're dum-dums. I'm too smart for them. I know. Thank you, Mo.
They have so many extra chromosomes. It's amazing. So,
I think the worst thing out of all this is going to be what people equate to recent history, and I bet you it'll be in the first couple posts of the replies when I click on this.
I know it's the first thing that came to my mind.
I'm thinking of a firearm that's made by Keltec. What is it? Oh,
hey!
How did I know?
There she is.
I didn't even know that was there. I had a feeling. So
there,
I was like,
she is.
Yep.
Was were.
Three adults and three very small.
I mean, fucked around and found out. But no, I think Grums is actually right. I think that this is actually grounds for some kind of lawsuit.
Indeed.
Good. Let it happen.
So,
Would you be willing to take the risk? Quite frankly, no. And that's not because I choose not to install 800 bazillion gigabytes onto my computer to play one game.
The pride
I don't care.
It's not 800 gig. It's not 800 billion gigabytes.
It's a lot.
900.
It's a lot for a shit game.
It is quite a lot, frankly. It is quite a
lot. Game that, quite frankly, sucks and has not been good for quite a long time.
Thank you, Mo. Thank you for having my back on this. I appreciate it.
Just picturing the Looney Tunes style animation.
Don't get used to it.
The bullet gets fired and then it stops like an inch before it hits the target and goes, shooter, target, shooter, target, shooter, target, and then it fires back at the shooter.
I think they released a censored version of it, Idaho Mike. So no, they haven't.
Nope. And the only reason it got out was because of Steven Crowder. They didn't even.
Shout out Crowder.
That's right.
Yep.
But I believe that was still censored, though, wasn't it?
It was redacted.
No, it wasn't redacted. It was only like a page or two, so it wasn't.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
It was redacted in a way, but not in the
53
traditional sense.
pages or something like that. It was decently sized. You know, it wasn't Uncle Ted's or anything like that. It wasn't like actually well written or had made good points, salient points. But
yeah, these are all the skins that you can apply to the actual rounds themselves. So,
and that one kind of looks like Weimar Germany, but it has purple on the bottom.
Yeah.
Idea. Light bulb. Maybe I will install this 800 bazillion gigabyte game. I have an idea.
Yeah. But
is there any way to when we're done? And I'm not saying we're done, but I'm just asking ABF. Is there any way to potentially like purge our system after we're done talking about this?
I'm glad that you said that.
Okay.
Because I actually have a clip right here for that.
Oh. Are you okay?
Well, that just happened.
I love
it. Get it all out, man. You're Scottish. You know how it is. You've seen Train Spotting. You know, it just gotta. Sometimes it just has to all come out.
Can you get a deep fried
since the Westgate days? But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I was gonna say, is it that easy to get a deep fried Snickers bar up? Does it go the other direction, or do you have to shite it out? I have a feeling like that's really hard to get it go this direction.
Well, it's the same kind of consistency, so the butthole just kind of accepts it, and it goes straight up.
There's another clip. Where are we at, people? Come on.
You're DQing it, if you will.
The butthole kind of accepts it.
Yeah, it just goes like that, straight in the person.
What?
Sorry, I was just aiming for Mo there. Oh, there we go.
Woo!
Well done, good sir.
I got excited.
I'm quite excited.
The man from tomorrow just touched me.
But no, I think it's important to point out though that I think that this year they didn't go as hard as previous years.
You know what that means? You know what that means, Mel? We're winning.
That's right.
We are winning, but don't let
it's
up.
kind of twofold.
Don't
because
let up.
They're aware of the backlash that's happening
Yes.
in all these games, but also they need to adhere to whatever contract they've signed to get their ESG loans.
Indeed.
So they'll probably be in there. You have to change your social media presence for a certain amount of time at this month to a pride flag, and we'll give you money for it.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Well, that money's drying up too because it's feedback loop, and like any other feedback loop, once you introduce something poisonous to the loop, it will fall apart in no time. Yeah.
That's why you don't use
just like
copper and aluminum in water.
Just like a Ponzi scheme, just like anything else. Like once it's fruitful until it's not, and boy, when it's not, it comes apart. But this is just
you introduce doubt.
Step one is DEI goes away and Bridge comes in. They're going to try to hide it a lot better, but we need to be vigilant. So
we see it now.
We see it.
See that shit.
I see it.
Not happening. Not today.
And I just want to point out too one more thing with Microsoft. And in 2020, this pissed me off so fucking much to where I was actually praying for a Linux version of gaming. So basically, I was rooting for Steam to put games onto Linux because
and they're nailing it. They're doing great.
In 2020, everyone's computer search bar in Windows 10 turned into this.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Sure did. I was looking at my computer a lot in 2020 for obvious reasons. Yeah, I remember this.
If anyone doesn't know the website, this is patriots.win. If you're ever looking for something, it's easier to find here because it doesn't get scrubbed. So
I love the Entertainment Weekly actual Pride logo. They have no sense of humor. They can't see the forest for the tree. They put "ew" on top of a rainbow. There you go.
Very good. Here it is. Very good.
Yeah, this is from a year ago, actually.
Yeah, I know. And isn't it just again, to steal a phrase from Mo, they can't see the forest for the trees.
Guys, it's just for Diablo 4, we swear.
Oh, we swear. We swear. Cross my heart up to God.
Yeah, don't you guys have phones?
Yeah.
How dare you repeat that in my presence, Mo? I played WoW for 17 years.
I feel like I need
You
to
guys
light
still
up a
don't harbor
heater.
some
My goodness.
vehement dislike of them.
For being a gay ass stream, there sure is a lot of testosterone in here.
Hey, when the apocalypse
better
starts,
believe it, motherfucker.
when the apocalypse starts, I'm gonna start smoking also. Again.
It's for you, homie.
Ooh. I was all about those cowboy killers.
Oh, take this too. It's very apocalypse themed.
Fancy.
Can you do the snap light? Are you that?
I can, but my hands are it's hot in this bitch. I can't do it without. That one's way too old. It's way too bendy. If I had my dad's
I just
1
hear
of 10
excuses.
brass USS Kitty Hawk.
So there we go. Now we're gay again. All right.
Zippos.
We're
You
back to
stopped being
gays.
gay for a sec?
We did.
What did we
had
do?
2 people smoking cigarettes. We attacked people for
Oh,
the pride
smoking a
flag,
bag.
and then Big Dog Jake said, "I can't light it because my hands are sweaty." So,
Damn it.
so we're good. You brought it. You were back on track. Thank you, Big Dog Jake, for keeping us in our gay line. So our rainbow colored line.
Fuck you. Just light there.
Do it. There you Oh, come on. I could do that. You gotta.
I was
do the
trying to
thing.
snap. Like I said,
You gotta.
the thing is, it's too wobbly. My God bless it. I swear. I swear. You
The only thing wobbly right now is your webcam and your wrist.
God bless it.
No.
Your background. Look how messy your place is.
Oh no!
Oh, my background. Oh no! I know.
Got a Jordan Peterson that rim, man.
Yeah.
Clean your rim.
Homie, you have no idea, dude. You have no idea, Norman Conquest. Why don't you turn your camera around? Also, I appreciate you punching the dart for me.
There we go. I'll show mine. I'll
Solid
show my
there.
Al Qaeda background. There you go.
I saw a Canadian pilot back there.
It could be
Hey, Mo,
worse.
blink twice if you're okay.
No, not like the
twice.
guy who blinked in Morse code.
I think he's having a seizure, actually.
Hey, ABF, show us your green screen, because that's a green screen, right?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I can't turn it off for some reason.
He lost them all on a. He lost
you're
them all on a
host.
boat.
Very professional of you. Very
He
professional.
lost them all on a boat.
Yeah,
It's just
on a
boating
boating
accident. No big
accident.
deal. We've seen Lethal
Yeah,
Weapon
see?
before.
Lost them all in the ocean.
Yeah, of course. Shout out FBC.
Nice. I like that.
I got a little bit of something right here, so no worries. Phantom, get out.
Yeah, that's my secret. I'm always gay.
Look, you
Hey Mo, it's time to get gay. That's my secret. I'm always gay.
Just really quick, I thought this was interesting.
What are they?
PlayStation has their PSVR, right?
They do.
Yeah.
And then
And
PSVR 2 came out quite recently.
that's correct, and that's what this is for. Actually, is the second iteration of it.
Indeed.
But people complain that you couldn't also attach it to a PC, even though it was a USB-enabled device. And it seems like they are going backwards on that now and adding this in August. So
just real quick, there was one way you could do the
adapter.
first one, and that was if you did the PlayStation 3D TV, you could hook that up to your PC, and you
Right,
could do it that way.
it's
But that
not
was
like-
the only way.
It's not
Yeah,
an
but it was-
official way.
It was
Yeah.
late.
It's a to quote Norman Conquest, it's a bespoke interface. It's not just like it's not like you can't just plug it directly in. Also, I love that case. It's the same case I'm tapping on right here. It is a $20 case that they spray painted white. These cheap motherfuckers.
Whatever.
See, that's what happens
But-
when you deal with console gamers.
It's just
As much.
it's interesting because we're seeing PlayStation move more and more towards PC, and this is another move doing that. So
Indeed.
Oh,
I
yeah,
just
that's
wanted to
the whole
point
new
that.
strategy. Yeah,
Dude.
I can't remember what it is, but the interim CEO, he's been saying basically for half a year now, we need to get more aggressive on the PC market.
Mhm.
And this is the start of the few steps. So you've had the signing up for PlayStation if you buy one of their first party games, God of War, Tsushima, Helldivers, whatever else, and now this as well.
Right.
So I would be willing to put money on in the next maybe 2 to 3 years. You'll see a PlayStation launcher get launched,
Oh,
and they'll
okay.
move all the games over there. And since you've already signed up for PlayStation to get our first party games, you'll just hop right over.
Mhm.
Because one of the
Okay.
things he said is he doesn't want. I think their margins half to like 6% or something
Right.
for the last year, which was like the lowest in the last few years or so.
Okay.
So they definitely want to take that 30% from Steam and give it to themselves.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
sorry,
I'm guessing they want to be like the next Epic Store, but actually successful.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
not
I just
just
want to compete with
Chinese
Xbox,
money
to
to
be
get it
honest, and
for.
what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I remember when I got the first Xbox 360 controller I bought came out like a month before the Xbox 360. I got it for my PC.
I remember
Yes,
that.
Windows.
And they were the only game in town, unless you really knew like custom mapping software. You could not
Right.
get a PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4 for the
Right.
longest time.
There's no other.
And the
direct-
Xbox 360 for people that wanted to use a controller on the PC, they cleaned up. That was the only game in town, and the ones that the
It's
other
like your
people
USB.
that made it are like what's the one? I know it's you have the Xbox Elite, but it's the pro gaming controller companies like I can't remember what it's
Scratch.
called.
Scratch.
Maybe Scratch. It starts with the SE, but anyways, like they were the longest game, and then on it, the end of PlayStation 4 and the beginning of PlayStation 5, they're like, okay, we'll release official drivers who can actually play it, because they were just because that's like you got to think those things cost nothing to make. Like seriously,
Right.
if you've ever opened one up, there's nothing. It's small PCB and just a few controls and some rumble elements, like really simple. They were probably making at least twice what it cost to make, and it was just hand over fist. Especially if you're Nagranol and you break your shit like every 2 months, that's a steady income just if you and Nagranol's buying your stuff. But yeah, no, I'm dead serious. But it's just like they took them forever to figure that out, just like they did this. They move slowly because they have slow people working at their company.
Well, they backed themselves into a corner with the whole exclusive thing because everyone's trying to compete with each other.
Peace.
And now both Xbox and Sony or PlayStation are starting to realize that exclusives are a bit stupid, other than the big tentpoles, God of War, Spider-Man, whatever is on Xbox. I'm not quite sure.
That was my point. Name one. There isn't. Yeah, but you're not your PC crowd. There's very little crossover between PC and console, unless there's a really good exclusive. But when you release it on PC, whether they like it or not, being able to mod it is very, very sought after. It's a very good thing. Like, you just let me get rid of all those stupid pride flags, then that's a good thing.
Their base recommendation is DisplayPort 1.4. Fine, it's not even DisplayPort 2.
Oh, dude,
this will
that's
run on
like
a
old.
potato.
Their base
Yeah, that is a potato,
RTX
yeah.
360 or 600 XT, which is not terrible.
potato.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a 2024 potato, I suppose. Yeah.
Well, no, it'll run on the Ryzen 3.
Oh, that's the minimum. I'm sorry. I was looking at the recommended.
Yeah. No,
I was
I'm
looking at
saying
recommended above. My
those
apologies.
specs. Those specs are a $400 Black Friday computer.
Oh yeah,
Laptop from like 2 years ago.
1650. A 1650, really? Okay.
That's nothing. That's a
or an iTuring. Interesting.
Mhm.
Or, Turing style Intel. Yeah.
There are some caveats though. We'll deliver the same experience. What was it? Let's see here. HDR is not enabled.
Headset feedback.
Eye tracking. I don't know why that wouldn't work. Maybe that's built into the PlayStation somehow.
No, the weird one is adaptive triggers because that's patented to
adaptive
PlayStation.
triggers.
They could just add it
Why
either
not?
way.
Adapting triggers and haptic feedback.
The
Why
haptic
not?
feedback. Why? All this was actually confusing to me as to why it wouldn't work. Why does it need the PlayStation to be able to do that?
Maybe because they hire based off color and they don't based off of merit, and they didn't have the team that was able to. I think I'm more right than you might assume.
Well,
I'm
you have to
thinking-
use different controllers.
No.
Maybe just saying that
But the thing is,
the haptic feedback isn't in those.
the finger touch detection, like that is definitely connected to haptic feedback and adapting triggers. Like, so
Yeah,
I
but maybe they didn't
imagine
put those into the
combined
VR
with what
controller.
Mo said, I imagine it's something like they purposely disabled certain things to make
I
sure
think-
the PlayStation 5 is the definitive experience.
Yes.
This is copium and meeting a deadline.
Absolutely.
They do offer the
No.
features. I just looked it up now. PSVR 2 has adaptive triggers and haptic feedback.
Yeah, I think that this is removing features on purpose to get people to use a PlayStation.
Absolutely.
Okay, that way, marketing wise, that's not a bad idea. If you're trying to drive people into getting
sucks,
the product,
but yeah.
whether you like it or not,
Yeah,
that's an okay thing. If you give them,
I just-
like this, what you describe right here is an Oculus Rift. Like there's not,
Yeah.
there's nothing. So you're catering to that market, but you're not giving up. You're not getting the milk for free. You still have to buy the cow.
Right.
But this is 5 features that aren't going to be on
PC.
on the PC version. So that's a lot of things that they're holding back if they
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
You think they would hold back one?
Yeah, but once again, they're not. There's nothing.
Yeah, they
like,
want people to buy PS5.
like depending. How much does it cost the VR2? Because
The VR2, I think it was like it's like $500.
which
Around that, yeah.
when you compare the specs to like the Rift 2 and stuff like that, like I have an Oculus Rift, and then I have the original the Oculus, whatever the self-contained one is, and then I got the
Right.
original with the lighthouses. The lighthouses has a better
549.
screen and better refresh rate. Yeah, but if you have 4K and it has like Sony technology as far as the display goes, then that's a good deal. Like you're really gonna beat like Oculus at their own game. Like what all those features, you're not giving up anything on the on by going from Oculus to PlayStation VR. You're actually going to get better picture for a little more money. So I think they're as far as marketing wise, I don't agree with their politics and
VR
what they do, but as far as how they're marketing the device and trying to funnel people into their PlayStation, I think they're doing a good job.
What is the Steam headset called?
The Vive
Valve Index. Here it is.
or
Yeah,
Index,
why not
Valve
just buy
Index.
this
Sorry.
instead?
I'll say the HTC
probably
Vive.
the end.
It's the same price,
what-
roughly,
The Valve Index is the superior one.
which is based off an HTC Vive. Yeah.
How much is it?
Oh wow, they really dropped it. It was like 800 like a
It used
little
to
while
be,
ago.
yeah,
I
they
haven't looked at it
dropped
for a
a
while.
lot.
Yeah.
They do use the Vive, but they on this version, there is more than just Vive technology in it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So, or the
It's
HTC
been like 2
technology. So,
years. It's been like 2
Yeah.
years once they launched. Once the HTC Vive was available to be purchased through Steam specifically.
yeah,
It was
In
like
fact-
2 years before the Index came out.
I want to
It took
say
a lot of time.
HTC Vive doesn't even sell a dedicated HTC headset anymore.
No.
You can
No,
only
they
go
don't.
through this now.
Right.
So
Which hey,
Why would they try and compete with
why
what
would
is obviously a superior product for the same price?
well,
Let-
I
let
think
Fa-
also it was not doing well, and
No,
they
it was
got
not.
absorbed into a contract probably through Valve to
Probably.
stay alive.
Yeah, I will say like that. What that's showing you there is just a headset for 459. But if you want the full kit, it's nearly $1,000.
Is it? No.
Yeah.
I thought,
Yeah, but if
I thought-
so
that's what I
if-
was saying. That's why I was saying it looks a lot cheaper than I remember. Yeah. Okay. So the
There
VR
it is,
kit.
the Valve Index VR kit. There we go.
Yeah.
At the very top. because
Oh,
There's the controllers. Plus the controllers is $750. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
Like,
I'm
yeah.
wrong. I thought that this was actually cheaper, but no.
Well,
it's
And
not.
you know what? If it does it have hand
on-
tracking? Does it have hand tracking like
yes,
the Oculus?
It does.
Okay, so you don't really.
So you can track your
Honestly, you don't really need it. If it can support hand tracking, when not everything does, that's
Right.
that's preferential. Yeah.
But again, the way Sony would like you to do it, if you were to buy a PSVR 2, they want you to get a PlayStation 5 with it.
Yeah.
That'd be $1,000.
I'm okay with like, agnostic of their stupid belief system and their idiotic employees. Like as far as a marketing ploy, I think that's a really smart idea. Now I hope they fail because they suck and I hate Sony. But you know, as far as marketing wise, that's smart. You give them like half of it, and if you want the full experience, you get a PlayStation 5 or 6 or whatever happens to come out.
Yeah.
So nothing wrong with that.
I don't know. But at the same time, none of this matters because VR is not catching on.
Not at all. No,
it's not.
Yeah.
And they were.
I wish it would. I have a force feedback wheel right around the corner here, and it is stupid fun, but it's not enough to keep me on there. And because, and Big Dog Jake knows what I'm talking about.
I do.
have a giant head. It's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like even if you loosen it up as much as you want, it's still like it's too much.
It's not wide enough. It's too narrow.
Yeah. So you have to have a specific
Got it
stomach
right
for it, because you will get sick. Sometimes people get motion sickness. You have to be able to have, like, you can't play for more than half an hour. If you do, your skull gets compressed. Yeah. So it's just like, it's like anything else. Until it's able to, like, you put on a pair of glasses and it works. And until it's like the,
right. It's as simple as doing this.
Yeah.
And you're done.
That's what I'm saying about 3D TVs will work if you could just watch it without anything. Then it would be, everybody would be okay with it. But wearing glasses, especially when you have to wear glasses on top of your glasses.
Oh, yeah.
And I was a huge 3D guy. I miss my Sony 3D TV. I love that stuff. It was so fun watching those movies, but
they were so close to making it mainstream. They were,
and especially in America, because that's how we are. That's how we got to this point. In America, if we have to put in any effort, up to and including putting on a cheap plastic, there's like, no, I have to. I'm sitting here in my own filth. I'm 200 pounds overweight because you're not anymore, Big Dog Jake. So we can make fun of those people.
That's right, baby.
There you go.
Let's go.
So but it's until it's utter laziness, no, it's not going to catch on.
Yeah, and I was just going to say that that everybody thought that Apple was going to come out with a headset because when Apple makes something, it's for complete brain dead people to use. Like you just turn it on and it works, right?
Yes,
indeed.
Those sales tanked. I think it was like 2,000% or something like that.
Yeah, but they are actually they're continuing with it. They're making another iteration of that, I believe.
Right.
So they do see it as some sort of future tech and want to keep going with it. So
they have so much cash on hand.
Oh yeah, they were
insane.
the first. They were the world's first $1 trillion corporation. That's not nothing. That's a big
and that's
deal.
not. By the way, Big Dog Jake, that's not like stock or value. That
that's liquid.
Well, I mean, it is. No, their liquidity, like it's insane. Like how big it is, like even more than Tesla and stuff like that. I think they have like 60 or 600 billion. It's something insane. Of just straight cash that they could just they can. It's liquid, completely liquid. So
yeah, and Spartacus is right. There's a certain percentage of people that just are uncomfortable using it because their brain
will
hurts.
never be able to.
But so also to speak to the glasses part, I have used a VR headset before, and I used the HTC Vive with the wireless pack. That's actually really cool. There's a tiny bit of latency, and that's probably why people feel sick.
Yeah,
but
you can't have that.
You do not have to wear glasses because those lenses are slammed against your eyeballs anyway.
And
so,
like
actually, I did notice something weird when I was wearing. I can't remember which one it was because my friend used to. I think it was the PSVR. If I wasn't wearing my contacts, I wouldn't be able to see well with the VR.
Yeah, I have to wear. I'm nearsighted, so I can't see far away. So the way your eyes focus, at least for me, I have to wear glasses. Like I can't see far. Like it's for whatever reason, it mimics it really well to the fact where I have to put on glasses for me to get the full. I don't do it all the time, depending on the game, where it doesn't matter what's in the distance. But if it's like requires distance viewing, I have to wear glasses.
Yeah.
And for anybody who has astigmatisms in both eyes, especially like me,
mine are awful. Mine are like
my prescription is insane.
My eyes look like I look like Ren from Ren and Stimpy. It looks like a shitty cartoon character. Like they're really bad. I can't even wear contacts that much. Even though they say it, I can't.
Am I mistaken in thinking or remembering that one of the things that they were attempting to get right, all these companies are coming out with headsets, was the ability to adjust the various lenses in there to be,
Yeah, you can.
get
Oculus
the
would do it,
picture.
and you could see it while you did it with the head. But it's
Right.
once again, like most people, they just want to just sit down and do nothing.
Right.
You know? But like you're always going to be a niche audience if you have to get the people engaged, up to and including. I think I actually have them in here, like my this my 3D glasses. I
Right.
have a projector that actually can use it, but
Ooh.
they literally can't just go like this. They can't go, oh damn, you know, Cletus, I can't do this shit. I can't go and take 3 seconds to go like this. I can't do it.
Oh, dude, you look cool as fuck. Keep them on for that background.
Oh, dude,
You're nailing
I
it.
might throw up. I might be like that guy crossing the street. Let's do it. Actually, then they're
just
not
like that.
uncomfortable, and
Yeah,
it's just
like that
that's-
thing with the Wii as well. You know, you had people when they got it, they were doing the tennis strikes and lining up their bowling shots, and then a week later they were sitting on the couch doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Or
Yeah,
with the
I like getting into
the
it.
Pokemon Go,
Me
they
too,
had those
right.
little guide rails on your phone that you put on, so you do the perfect swipe every single time.
Right.
Yeah.
Which so lame.
Dude,
So lame.
I hated playing PGA Tour online on my computer because people would take their mouse and put a ruler next to it, and they just 400-yard drive, and you're just like, you assholes.
Oh.
I used to play a lot of those games.
Yeah.
Not so much online though, because you just get smoked.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
That's right. That's right. Don't hate us because you're beautiful. I mean him because you're beautiful.
They're not the worst
no,
looking
but
glasses, but yeah.
They're not.
biggest
That's what I'm saying. They
issue-
look pretty okay.
The biggest issue for me when I was using the VR headset, though, is that you can't use it in the summertime, at least for me, because I live in Phoenix.
Oh.
My headset
Former
would fog up.
fatter guy. So.
Yeah, well, my headset would fog up after 15 to 30 minutes every single time.
Would it
Because
happen
if you get-
between the lenses?
Well, no. If you get a little bit
That
of
would
moisture
cool.
on your face, it
Right.
works its way onto the lenses of the
Of course.
headset.
Of course.
Because the headset is hot, so it's
Right.
actually making your face sweat because it's actually
Right.
projecting onto it.
And it's adding in
And-
dust as
Dude,
well.
I'm a glutton for punishment. I actually, when I was trying to lose weight and stuff like that, I would play Supernatural, which is a game where you have to it's like Beat Saber, but you have to punch and stuff like that. And like if you do the hard level, you're like Rocky in Rocky 4, like you're just like duck it, you got to duck and all that stuff. So yeah, after I'd be done, my sinuses felt like they collapsed, but you know, I'd get a good workout. But yeah, it gets so uncomfortable. I'd have to take isopropyl alcohol, otherwise it'd be salt shit.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was really disgusting. 'Cause I'd be sweating my ass off playing this. It was really fun, but they got to get it to a point where it's like I put this on and I got VR.
Right,
Like, we're
right.
about 30 years away from it actually being a thing, but you know.
No, I think augmented reality should be the next push, not virtual.
But
Yeah,
the
for Apple's doing.
same point arises until you can make them like this, where I can wear them for more than 30 minutes. It's not going to be a thing. And
Well, no, that's
take them off
where
and put them
Norman
in your
is
pocket.
correct, because the
Mhm.
augmented is easier to get to that without
Right.
any compromises, and you
Yeah.
can transition to it. So
And you can do thinner lenses as well.
see, you worked in the word transition. We're actually
Yeah.
we're on brand for the stream, so good job. Good job.
Honestly, my bucket list for gaming is that Konami gets off their asses and makes an actual dual disc virtual reality and hologram projectors, and yeah, that would be pretty cool.
that would
Yeah,
really-
but unfortunately,
As someone used
Segue.
to be and used to say, Konami is Konami and Konami is shit. So.
Oh.
What are you gonna do?
as we can tell by Silent Hill 2.
Mhm.
That's very upsetting.
Thank
honestly.
you.
Or
I
Silent
was
Hill
like,
2.
I was like,
Great segue, homie.
I was like, go ahead.
You're reaching, you got it. So now you're
But yeah, so Silent Hill 2 is they're doing their thing where they're making the characters androgynous, right?
Well, right off the bat, I don't even recognize who this person's supposed to be.
Right.
the whole point of Silent Hill 2 is a man is effectively traveling to hell and back in his mind because of something that he did while his wife was dying of cancer. If you androgynize the characters in the game, you're missing the gosh dang point. You're making the point of the game nothing. What the fuck
This
are
guy
you
is
doing?
terrible.
What are you doing? It's the
And-
whole point of the
and
game.
she-
That's the
she
whole
looks like-
story.
She looks like David
Look
Duchovny
at
with
her.
a wig. Oh my goodness! And she's like, "Hi, Daddy."
Yeah, like
Yeah, it looks like Eddie Murphy's gonna go take her home, quote unquote. Like seriously, she has no boobas.
oh my god,
Look at that!
what the fuck?
Not
What's
even a
this,
paper
blind?
bag.
Am I-
Not
am I
a paper
going
bag
crazy?
and an Old English wouldn't solve that problem. Look at her eyebrows.
It's a game, and you can organize the pixels any way you want, and that's what
Correct.
you choose.
It's literally fantasy. You can do whatever you want.
Liberal white women.
Unbelievable.
Please leave the earth.
I mean,
Please
you can
leave.
do whatever you want,
We're
including
found
just make it
something.
look like the original game, but better, which you should do.
I don't think there's anything else here.
I didn't even see Spartacus's
she
comment.
was
Good.
blonde. She was blonde.
Yeah, this
Just
here
watch.
I found.
Like,
Should be able to watch this, no
is there
problem.
something against blondes and brunettes like that I'm not
Yes,
aware of?
yes,
Like,
because there are women that have put in no effort in their lives to try
Look
to
at
get into
that.
shape,
She
look
appears to
good,
be-
or be a good person.
brunette,
So
but,
they're
like,
gigantic,
The
ugly.
graphics back then
people.
were just like
They
for some
can't
reason,
get.
so much better.
They hold no sway in real life, and they're trying to get it by trying to lower the bar, and we ain't having it.
I'm thinking of Silent
All
Hill
right.
1. Never mind.
This,
Still,
this is
like-
intentional.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
And just so you guys can know how much they missed the mark, I've just put the actress's name in the private chat if you want to Google it and show a quick image.
Oh, she's Swedish. I
No,
imagine.
that's
Swedish,
Icelandic. I
Finnish,
think.
Icelandic. Okay,
Yeah,
Icelandic.
Icelandic,
Oh, so Danish, Icelandic. Okay, gotcha. I was close.
Salamene Gunnarsdóttir.
Gunnarsdóttir. Yeah.
Gunnarsdóttir. So ugly.
Or Thor.
Like
Yeah,
how can your hips be wider than your
I'm trying to
boobs
see
and
her
your
face in this
shoulders?
one.
Unless you're like a Lloyd of Mongol.
There we
This is
go.
from the cutscene.
Give us
but
that right there. Right there. Yeah. Give us that.
trying.
Right there. It's blurry, but you can see the physiognomy, you can see the bone structure.
Mhm.
Like it's very obviously a different person.
It's like
You know. And I don't want to hear bullshit from Konami about, oh, we couldn't get the rights to the actress, or the actress is older now. So no. No, pay her the fucking money, send her a check, and then just up-res, okay? Take care
how
of it.
about how about we spend $5 and give the new actress like some plucker eyebrows?
Oh my sweet
Yeah.
goodness.
No, just get a different actress that
Yeah.
looks good. Crazy
So I ended
concept.
up tweeting out to Sony. I found this Silent Hill 2 theme on PS3. And it
By the
has
way-
3 images. It has this image here.
I mean, of course, the nurses, yeah. By the way, I still am going to daughter. That's a smoking lady right there. So they did her dirty. If her name is still in the credits for this, they did her dirty.
No. Tobias was
She
telling me
was-
that even in there's like an HD remake or remaster for 2
Yeah,
and 3.
yeah, the Silent Hill Master Collection that came
And
out.
I said it
apparently
on this stream recently.
well,
Ugly women's opinions should be discarded outright.
actually, if I stop sharing.
No, we're
it.
trying to help this demographic grow, Mo. So we value their opinions.
They obviously have no problems growing. They eat bonbons and don't do anything all the time.
Dude,
They're allowed
Except
to
for-
say that.
my PC way back in the day.
There goes my demographic.
You're welcome.
Look, they're allowed to say their opinions
I
because they're
can see
going.
the
We can't
future.
stop them.
Through my 3D glasses. I can
Is it
see
really
your
reaching out to
analytics.
hit you, Mo?
It looks like I feel like
Are you getting that
Neo at the end
psychosexual
of the
torture in
Matrix.
your
I can
mind?
see his. That's all right. We need more. We need more based people. It's a joke, people. I'm being sarcastic. I love all you women and all of your hot takes and lack of information. And
He's
just-
beginning to believe.
He's beginning.
Well, you got those
Sounds
Dr.
Scottish
Disrespect glasses, the 1080p Sony technology.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
1993, 1994, blockbuster champion. Ooh.
God bless it. Yeah,
The
Copyright
girl
Dr.
Norman.
Now that is a gorgeous.
that's way different than what we
Mhm.
just saw. Like that's a different person.
and that's
This
real
is a
beauty
person
right there.
who like eats greens and like red meat, and that
Swims
was
in
that
ice
person who
lakes.
just showed. Like, I mean, that's Iceland
My
for you, of course,
name
but
is Nia.
like it's not my type personally, as we can tell, but that's a beautiful woman.
Oh, I was trying to keep it up, but it's getting. Yeah, see, it's
Yeah,
That's
you
what
heard it
I'm
here
about.
first. Mo Zamboni can't keep it up.
Oh,
Hey!
that was a solid like 25 minutes. Not bad. C
More than
plus.
38 seconds. Give me a break.
That's right, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Did you
I've
say
been
that you
married.
were
I've been
trying to-
married for quite a while. All right, I don't have to worry
You're
about my
coming up
performance.
on 19 years.
Did you say you were trying to get it up or trying to get it out?
Take your pick, big man.
Oh, are you like this guy?
Oh, are you okay?
That's a guy who decided to play for 5 minutes longer than he should have with a VR headset.
Dude chose violence.
Yes, he did. The open
Uh,
shirt makes it. I love it. He's just like
The fact that he's walking, not even on a crosswalk, just in front of traffic while there's a red light. He's just blah, blah, blah.
I'm really sad. This is the state of society. I would have been like Nelson from Simpsons out of my car going, aha. The fact that everybody just stayed in their car made me very sad. So,
I just thought it was funny. Every third step he took, he just like went all.
Like he was pumping it. He was
if you can't be good at it.
It was
That's
like
right.
the
That's
scene
right,
in Team
baby.
America when he's just throwing up over and over.
That was the scene that the MPAA was like, "Nah, you got to cut this." And they're like, "Okay, resubmit." And, the whole resubmission. Anyways, whatever.
Oh, do you want to talk about this, Norman?
Did we?
Just a little bit, just a little good news headline for the chat. That's all.
Oh, that's White Pill. Let's go.
I mean, it's 3:30 in the morning for Norman.
So
God
Rocksteady
bless him.
Hey,
is halting weekly updates for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, which can only mean that they're handing it off to a skeleton crew, and within
Rocksteady?
six months, the game's going to be dead.
Yeah. Goodbye, Rocksteady.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Fuck it, bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so I haven't played the game. Is it possible that if they made certain narrative changes, it could
No.
bring people
Nope.
back to the game?
No.
Wow.
It's a
Absolutely
travesty. It's an absolute abomination
not.
of
Oh
a game.
yeah. It's bad. It's not fun.
It's 10 hours of content spread out between 50 hours. I can't remember the total hours, and the cutscenes are just god awful.
Oh my god!
Damn.
Like literally pissing on our
Flash.
heroes,
Yeah.
proverbial and literal heroes.
Genuinely, the weirdest one for me was Superman, because they just kind of
yeah.
kill him, and then the end game starts. They just kind of forget about
Yeah,
him.
it's just black screen, and then it just
Yeah.
happens.
It's almost like these people are fully unqualified and just worthless. Yeah.
And I know this was a much bigger deal when it happened, but Harley Quinn shooting Batman. The thing that bothered me the most was she's using what is obviously a copy of like a Chiappa Rhino revolver, and it's slow motion as she fires. And when she fires, after like 2 seconds, you hear brass go clink, clink, clink on the ground underneath it. I'm like, it's a revolver. The cartridge is contained. Why is there a little clink, clink of brass after you shot him? What the fuck is that? That pissed me off. Anyways.
Yes, the game is indeed dead.
Absolutely.
It was still.
I'll do my daily check-in, shall I?
And Grums was talking in an interview, basically saying that it takes about 2 years of a boycott to actually do something to a game studio, but this is after 6 months.
Yeah, this is 6 months, which is fast.
Yeah,
good.
Quite
It's
frankly, good
crazy.
indeed. Mo, indeed.
Wipe them out.
But that's pretty much all the topics that we have tonight. Should we roll the outros?
I have one more thing that I can
you
show
do?
here.
Let's go. Let's
Go
go
for
right
it.
If you guys have been playing Helldivers at all, I kind of missed it. There was a mission last week.
Oh,
Apparently
there's like
they-
some sort of like singularity thing happening right now.
Yeah, apparently the mission was to like inject the planet with a bunch of stuff.
Bunch of pride.
Essentially, yeah.
It was semen.
It's like dark matter or something.
Was it a cocktail of something?
Can you see this here?
This is oh. Can we
The black
maximize and
hole.
play it?
What this?
Oh no! Sophie, what are you doing? You're gonna conquer us all. Shout out to my homie, every eye.
I said
Brother.
Sophie.
It's Sophie.
First I thought of
Sophie.
taco.
That's
It's really
so
catchy.
good.
Yeah, I could watch that forever.
I bet that made Sophie happy.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Well-
yeah, she really liked that I posted in Discord.
Yeah, I think that concludes the show.
right.
Big Dog Jake, what do you have going on?
Good sir. Well, what I have going on is for the upcoming week, let us look at, is currently Monday. Well, I had this going on this week. On Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 o'clock Central for the Illinois boys, I will be on Paul Hadouken, shout out Paul Hadouken's book club for my second time appearing. And this time we will also be doing LPs, and it will specifically be metal albums. And of course, as always, this week's a little bit clear for me until Fish Tank comes back later on this month. But that's what I have going on. That'll be on, again, Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 o'clock Central, or I guess 3 p.m. PST if you're looking to tune in. I've been Jake. As always, I go by Big Dog Jake, BIGGDOGGJAKE. You can find me on Twitter /X, Beware Politics. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Discord under the same name. You can shoot me a DM, send me a friend request. You can hire me for VOA work. You can hire me to do political writing. We can talk about music. We can talk about games. Again, I'm a professional, though occasional VOA for hire. I'm a political writer and analyst for hire. I love video games, and I love metal music, and I will talk to anyone about them. ABF, thank you so very much for having me on episode 7 of this beautiful... my mic died. Whatever. Quite frankly, you know what? Freeze frame.
You just got the Oscars music.
Well, if you want to start your outro again, Mo can
play him off. Yeah,
exactly.
Jake, if just a hypothetical, if a communist wanted to hire you, would you? You said anybody, right?
So ABF, what you're doing is like finding the line, and you're like putting your toe right on top of it. If I didn't find out they were a communist and the check cleared, quite frankly, give me your fucking money. You hate capitalism? Okay. I'll pull one on you.
Okay.
Just keep to yourself for like
money.
5
How
minutes.
quaint.
Make sure the check clears, and then we'll be fine.
A check.
Big
I
my
know how to write a
cake,
check.
bigot.
A lot of suppositions here with communists, but anyways.
Yeah, they don't know what a check is.
All right, check. What's that?
Mo Zamboni, besides being scared of the 4 different stones that you're gonna save the universe.
Pardon?
Because you're in Zorg's.
Oh, yeah. Hey, it's cool, man. Give me a break. All right. I had to get out of my grandmother's living room. All right. We found her 3 days after she passed away.
Oh, no.
So hey, I can't go back there. You can never go back home. So I decided to build my own lair. So
you accidentally
cat started eating her.
What's that?
Huh?
No, once the cat started eating her face, you know.
Yeah. They go after the best meat first. So sorry, Grandma. But anyways. Yeah, no. So Wednesday we have Late and Gay with the GCA, and I have within the last few days I have become an official member of the Legion of Memers. I am now part of the Legion of Memers. I am a disgusting prude that makes fun of all the stupid people on the internet, and I'm here for it.
And you're gunning for Extra Zero's position. You didn't hear it from me.
What? No,
I didn't say anything. What did I say? No, I'm just kidding. Extra Zero, shout out, homie.
I'm coming for you.
I'm coming for you, baby.
Don't swear to me. Yeah, so follow us on Legion of Memers. I'll probably be doing some streams with them. I don't know how often, but it's really fun. And I absolutely come for Late and Gay with the GCA. If you, especially this month, we're coming in hard. We're going to be covering The Acolyte, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to cover some older movies since we got a dearth of movies coming out. And join the gosh darn Discord. Seriously,
right,
like
baby.
You don't know what you're missing. There's more fun in there. Like the channel's really fun. Like the shows, I think we do a good job on the shows. I really do. We have the best shows. The best shows I've ever made. But the Discord is the special sauce. Like it's honestly really fun. A lot of good.
You've been called out, sir.
Really? Okay.
You've been called out.
All right. All right.
Isaac,
if you're gonna
Rose Zamboni.
if you're gonna take a shot at the king, you best not miss Isaac. I was going to leave you alone and let you grow, but if you want me to just dunk on you like Jordan in the finals, I am more than willing to oblige. So you're going to regret that decision, sir. Anyways, always going to end on a good trash talk segment. That is what we got going on. Just trying to fight the culture war and have some fun. Oh, and Alec Baldwin's Finger, Malty, and myself are going to be in Dallas at the end of the week. That is if I survive my Spirit Airlines flight, but you know.
Well, I mean, if you look like Swiss cheese in Dallas, we can still enjoy.
I was going to say, I might hide something in my prison wallet just to make sure I'm safe. So it is Pride Month after all. They're not going to check.
Well, I mean, it sounds like you have experience. So,
you know how they put in those little spike things in the roof of kids' mouths so they don't suck their thumbs or bite their tongues at night? You should have one of those for your prison wallet. Just saying.
I still got a good elasticity. I can snap down on that. I'll pull him into the police station. I don't care. Just drag him behind me.
What is this?
No one's familiar with the starfish, apparently.
Sounds like it's as strong as the gator's mouth, is what you're saying.
That's true.
Wow.
It's
you easily open it up, but once it closes.
I don't know if it's as deadly as Alec Baldwin's anus, but it's right up there.
Well, look at what Isaac just said.
I mean,
no. What happened?
What happens in Dallas stays in Dallas. I don't know.
I don't know if the people say that or
I
not.
mean, something happened to Jed.
They might after our trip, but
no. Well, Nagradal, give us a totally hetero outro.
June's gay, and you can follow me at youtube.com/Nagradal.
That was kind of gay, not gonna lie.
That was pretty
I was gonna say denounce your console peasantry right
in
now.
front of us, PC Master Race fellows.
All I have is a gaming laptop. It's like, I am gonna get a disc drive though, because I have Silent Hill 2 and maybe one other. I got maybe two other games I'd like to play again.
Get like an external USB.
Something like this.
What is this?
Like something like this.
Can't read it.
Was that Genesis? Is that what that said?
No, it's
Command & Conquer
PC
Generals
CD. It
and
was an
0
actual
Hours,
like
sir.
disc-contained game. Yeah,
That's right. There's discs
okay.
in there, baby. There's
Games for
two for Generals and 2 for Generals 0 Hour. I used to be ranked in the top 100 in 2v2s back in the day. Hey,
Oh,
ABF, you're gonna be on open mic.
That's right.
I dare you to beat my record.
What am I recording?
So my first episode of Open Mic with Nerdy Neo went for 5 hours and 48 minutes. And my second one went for 3 hours and 38 minutes, and I will be going on a part 3 eventually.
Damn.
So I double dog dare you. I triple dog dare you.
It does sound like a very fun record to me. No offense to Nerdy
Oh,
Neo,
dude.
that sounds tiresome.
Neo
I'm
and
gonna need the bottle
Neo
next
and
to
I
me.
just went off both times that we were on. We just, oh man, I love that. I love Neo. Neo's a great guy. Neo's a great guy.
Yeah, no, I was on his.
There's steers and queers. Now you don't look much like a cow to me.
I was on his gaming stream with Mark
you
the
were.
Cyborg and Ryan.
That
Was
was
it
cool.
Ryan? Am I saying that right?
Was it Static? Because Static will be on Book Club on Wednesday.
Yeah,
And,
but
somebody I never saw before.
yeah, we talked about gaming on there. It was pretty fun. Keeping politics and profanity to the minimum. It was a challenge, but it makes it more fun. So
Yeah, exactly. And you get to talk about fun stuff. I love it.
Yep.
And if you like politics and profanity, Reluctant Rebel. I almost forgot. Yes.
That's right. Shout out to Reluctant.
when they're not being taken off the channel, yeah.
Oh.
Sometimes they're just way too based. I can't help it. I can't help the level of
hard.
testosterone in the stream. It's not gay like this. It's just it is what it is, people. Go ahead.
Norman Conquest. What do you have?
Yeah, just follow me over at the Norman Conquest on Kick. There it is. Boom, boom, boom. Kick.com/Norman Conquest. My week actually just freed up, so I'll probably be going live every day this week. I think for some Vigicam.
Nice.
Currently making my way through. What was that?
What games do you typically play on there?
Just whatever I'm feeling right now. So I'm currently working my way through Assassin's Creed Odyssey because I was feeling I want to play some sort of big 50, 60, 100-hour RPG game on stream. And sort of take my time with it, and because all the side quests in that game are really good, like properly written out. They're not just copy paste. They all have meaning to them. So yeah.
Nice. How many followers do you have over there right now?
Let's see.
Is that the right word? Do you call them followers on Kick?
Subs for that one. We're setting
Subs,
80
okay.
followers.
It feels
Hey,
weird calling
there you
people followers, doesn't it? Like we're a cult or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, other than that, I'll
Gonna
just
whip
say
up some-
thanks for having me on, and I'd love to come back anytime you need me.
Yeah.
You're having
Did
me.
someone share his link yet?
Come on,
Ooh,
Phantom. What are you
Normans,
doing? Get to it.
Yeah,
might have
Phantom.
it.
Naganol, this is officially competition. So you guys
Yeah, and you're not doing your job right now.
Yeah, but I have like 1,000 links to scroll through, so
Control F THENO.
I'm using my phone.
Well, use your PC.
Hey, look who's in the chat. Hello, hello.
No, I should have it.
Bong.
What do I not have?
Okay, first of all, it's a smoothing, ice smoothing. You gosh darn Californian. All right.
Yeah, you don't know
Is
what
that
ice is.
myself?
do you?
Actually.
Oh, you're just danky.
That's what I'm saying.
So- shout out Becky. What's up, homie?
What's up, Danky?
1-800 for the best news ever. Thank you.
Be sure to hit that like
That's not
button.
how it's spelled.
What?
Like the stream, nerds.
Azane.
This is not a
Azane?
request.
Azane.
Well, he's trying
Isaac.
to stop
Isaac.
He's trying to stop Azane hate.
Azane. Well, good because they don't exist. So he's
No, the
mission
hate's
accomplished.
coming
Isaac.
from you right now. Saying
Hey,
they don't
Azane.
exist? Do you not think that trans exist either?
Cut the stream. Cut the stream.
Not for long, anyways.
Still trying to find his link.
I just want to make sure that Norman's link is shared out before everybody
I
leaves.
just posted
can
it
we
myself.
Okay.
He's like, oh, you
Finally.
stupid coons.
So, you know what?
Yes.
Fine.
I can't believe I don't have your links in here. It's been so long.
Did it pop out? Because it might have absorbed it
I
because
think I
you're
lost
not
them when I
online.
transferred from my
Yeah, I think I
phone.
tagged myself. Yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely a bunch of Philistines over here.
Oh, up in here.
Philistine. Well, whatever. Done.
Wait,
Yeah.
no.
Philistine, whatever. I live in
We'll put it in
America.
the private
I'll
chat.
pronounce it any way
That's
I damn
right,
well
man.
please.
But I'm gonna be playing some more World of Warships. I need to try to get my U.S. destroyers up so that I can
Which
play
one?
with Shock a little bit more. So, because I was just working on
Shocker.
I was working on my Japanese cruisers, didn't have any destroyers, so
So let's see if I can do this.
All right,
Right,
I
buddy.
got it.
You got it? Okay.
the Norman Conquest on Kick. Yep,
There we go.
I'm gonna be
sweet.
81, nerd.
All right, everybody, go over there. Click the
there.
sub button.
Go there.
Do it now.
Oh, this
Come on, do
now.
it.
Do it. Come on, do it now.
But yeah,
Get to the
that's where we're gonna.
Scotsman. Sorry.
That's where we're gonna end it. Don't pre-order games.
Never.
Never.
The month of June is gay,
That's right.
Always.
but not as gay as last year.
Don't worry.
And
My lady's birthday is next week. Shout out to Anna. Mi amor, te amo. I love you.
Oh, during Pride Month, awesome. That's
Look,
pretty special.
she's not. She hates commies too. That's why I locked that shit down.
Appreciate you, Danky.
Yeah.
Just followed.
Everybody have a great day.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Take care.